Guys, they said Queen Naomi's church was on fire today. They said what happened today in Queen Naomi's church have never happened before. And when I hear this, I said this is somehow good news. Seriously, it is, because I believe that if things like this have been happening since, some of the stories we keep hearing about the Olories going to Queen Naomi's church, this, that, I'm sure by now we will not be hearing things like that. Yes, because from what we are hearing, allegedly, they said, uh, after all the explanations, all that the storytellers have told the palace, and sometimes they said the wives were all there to hear it from the horse's mouth, even though some of them did not believe it. And at the end of the day, they said, the storyteller said that there will be a sealed marriage between Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi, this and that. So right now we are hearing that Kabiyesi said that that is going to happen as soon as possible. And we all know that one thing that Igbi will never do is to give up on fighting Queen Naomi's return easily. She will never do it easily. As a matter of fact, sometimes if we heard that she said over her body, will that happen? You know? So, and by the grace of God, it's going to be over her body, because she's gonna buy for Queen Naomi's something to be taken care of. So they said ever since then she became withdrawn. She's not talking to anybody. She's not doing anything with anybody. Even her newfound love, Ebony, she started avoiding that one too. Even though that one too was restless, because they said she went to meet with Governor Adeleke, allegedly, to talk to him, to speak to Kabiyesi about not going on with the wedding. There is no how he will have um, 7 wives and will be wedding one, that it does not make sense, this and that. And they said Dr. Governor Adeleke gave her woto woto. So Ebony, on the other hand, is restless too. Igbi was restless too. And they said Igbi set out on a journey. You know, she traveled, and it's like nobody knew her whereabouts for like few days. If you watch very closely, you find out that during the Ajeh festival, she wasn't present. I don't know if that is the period they say she traveled. Meanwhile, in Queen Naomi's church, they said during the midweek prayer, there have been a revelation that something strange might will happen on Sunday, but they need to be on guard, and it is going to come from the palace. So they have been praying. They said the person that gave that prophecy was a small girl, and she explained it in details. So after explaining, they already know where it will come from, even though they don't know the specific time and who it's coming from sorry. So they prayed about it anyway after the prophecy, my people. Finally, they said today being Sunday. So they were having their normal church service. So everybody was praying, and it was like there is kind of this new spirit that was in the church. Everybody was serious with prayers. As they said, the mood they were in, praying. Sometimes it's not always like that, but that day it was like the Holy Spirit filled the church, and they were praying and praying and praying. And before you know it, my people, oh, that was how they said Igbi, who have traveled, storms Queen Naomi's church. When she storms the church, she did not enter inside. They said the security guy that saw her when she drove in, she did not come too close. She parked her car a little bit far from the church gate, and she came closer and brought out something from her bag and started doing incantation. But at that point that they said she was doing incantation, the security guards was watching her, and they said the security guard said something told him to interrupt the woman, as in Igbi, with what she was doing. And at that point, she asked her, "What are you doing there? Who are you looking for?" They said Igbi did not listen to her. And they said they did not listen to him, sorry. And they said this guy now raised alarm, letting other people know that there is something. And at that point, she was still doing her incantation. She did not even know when people rushed her. They said what these people did to her, they beat her. This time they did not even remember that she is Kabiyesi's wife, let them spare her, this and that. The Queen Naomi did not even set her eyes on her, but they said what the church member did to her, eh? They gave her woto woto. As in, they draw her clothes. If not for one thing, they would have removed all her clothes from her body. They said she did not know when she rushed inside her car. They said slap. Some came from the back. She doesn't know where it is coming from. What are you doing there? What kind of juju and nonsense? And because there was a prophecy before this time, they know that she have come to do something. Who knows what she have come to do again? Who know if she have come to do the same thing they did during the Ibadan stampede? Because up till today, sometimes you will be hearing allegedly that most times the wives, whenever they are having issues, they will be telling themselves, tell me you don't know about what happened in that Ibadan and all of that. And anyways, because we are not sure, we will not forget to tell you that these are all alleged information, okay? So they say what they did to Igbi today in Queen Naomi's church. She will not go there again in a hurry. Maybe it will take her so much time before she will go back, because one thing is that she's never going to give up. Maybe she have come to do her jazz so that she will put confusion and Queen Naomi will stop talking to Kabiyesi again, because you know that they are capable of anything. But they said the kind of prayer that was going on in that church almost at that time that she entered, you know that you cannot challenge the power of God. And when the Holy Spirit takes over, no matter whatever you are doing, no matter your jazz or whatever, no matter how much you used to do it, no matter where you go to acquire that juju will be invalid. As a matter of fact, it will be impotent. Let me put it down. It will not even be powerful again. Because if you ask me, I will say that she have come to do something. And maybe after doing that in on close to Queen Naomi's church, is either Queen Naomi start avoiding Kabiyesi again, or maybe she will start having more problem. I don't know. I don't know. But they said she was doing some incantation when the security guard interrupted her. And when the security tried to interrupt, she tried to ignore the security guard because she knows her mission. When the security guard now alerted others, and when they came, they said the first slap that landed on her face, she doesn't even know where it is coming from, because she was deep into whatever that she was doing and saying with that she brought out from her bag. When the slap became woto woto, they said she started running. The way she ran into her car. And this time, they said she did not even come with anybody. She did not come with any security. She did not come with the driver. She was the one that drove herself. I say, Igbi, if this information is true, Igbi, you need to go and rest, because you go by yourself one day. Anyways, like I told you, they are all alleged information, okay? Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and follow my page and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.